This is Bluesprint. We are here now to support the divine mission. We bring you back to your soul's blueprint. It is now time to unite these aspects of yourself and disseminate this knowledge, message into this time and space. Share your soul's blueprint of divine unity willingly and without filter. Create spaces of divine love light. Share your journey stories along your path. Keep a journal with you at all times to capture our wisdom insights. Do not second guess yourself. Each insight has its purpose. Do not question if, when, why, etc. of releasing these insights. They all should be shared. They need to be written down as they come to you. They are meant to come through you. Holding them inside you creates havoc, energetic blockages. That's a flow stopper. If you write them down, you allow the energy to move. Create a routine that works for you. This will take time to master as there is a lot stored up that needs to be released and shared, but balance will come and the process will get easier to manage. Multidimensionality is becoming more commonplace in this time, and society will begin to make the necessary changes to nurture this in its citizens. You are correct in your choice of non-structured religious spiritual practice. Your choice to discover what works for your unique expression is right for you. But you do need to take time for the different aspects of you, the right environment to experience your different layers, to nurture, explore these, and allow your natural gifts, energies to flow through you. This is true feminine power. Think on that. Imagine us with you, dancing or talking with you. If you ever need our energies, we are all here and ready to assist in this. It is our mission across all time and space. We are always there as you were there for us. We are the same frequency. Each life, incarnation adds to our knowledge and experience, adding these gifts to the whole. You see how you are as important to us as any goddess, myth created or life lived. The power you hold is our power. Our power, energy, is increased by yours. The ebbs and flows, ups and downs, dark and light experiences of the earth plane reality, be it 3D, 4D or 5D, etc., is adding to the library of our power, frequency, energy. It is all beneficial as it shows us all more of ourselves. Another viewpoint, another strength to empower, another painful lesson to learn from. It is a blessed thing to learn more of yourself, to be empowered by your strength, to be humbled by a mistake, weakness, to feel love from a different perspective, to feel the wildness of nature, to feel freedom from your standpoint. Every feeling you have is a blessing. Cherish them all, as they are the gateways to creation, emotion, energy and motion. Allow the emotions to move through you. If energy ceases to move, if you ignore emotion energy, it ceases to be of service. And well, now is not the time for that discussion, but please know your emotion is your energy. Ignore it at your own peril. Your time, space and energy are linked, as every energy is linked. Finding, retrieving, growing your energy can be done anywhere and from any time. All energies, people, plants, animals, planets, stars, have the same purpose, are the same purpose. We are all here to gain a different experience for the whole. This is why it is critical we all discover and embrace our own particular and unique expression. That is our entire purpose of existence. There is no other. Good, bad, right, wrong. Duality is just one perspective of many. There are other perspectives, dimensions, densities, etc. to experience your expression, energy, life, frequency, light. Whatever you are attracted to, drawn to, guided to, is for you to discover and explore. This is why people say you create your own reality. Your viewpoint is your reality, your dimension, density. Your viewpoint is your reality, and you get to decide how you want to view your world. What you choose to do, see, say, feel, learn, create, express, etc. creates your reality, which for you is the only one that matters. Your habits, your desires, your dreams. Each choice you make is creating your reality. Your reality is your choice. What you imagine possible for you is a key aspect of your reality. This is where knowledge is power comes in. Your brain tool is programmed from birth. It is like an expectation machine, which is limited only by what is put into the program. idea of it being like a black hole is a good analogy. A black hole absorbs all around it, and what goes in comes out and nothing more. If you want more, to be more, to see more, you must enlarge your event horizon, increase and diversify the knowledge and experiences around you. A larger black hole in a galaxy full of diversity will create a larger galaxy, star, etc. What goes in gets absorbed, transformed, and then comes out. As above, so below. As within, so without. Empathy, imagination, creative outlets, and play are an important part of your experience, as is learning from others. Because if you can fully experience another's viewpoint as you go about experiencing your own, you are learning lessons and gaining knowledge at an expanded rate. A lot of people are limited by their environments, but with technology as it is now, most people can read, watch, experience others' lives at the press of a button. If this opportunity to learn from others' lives is embraced and utilised, rather than it being a form of escapism or ego reinforcement, then you can rise above your environmental limitations and break out of these imaginary chains you feel your lives are bound by. Learning from another's perspective can be the same as you experiencing it, energetically speaking. If you fully apply yourself energy to it, think of it like a computer game with levels you want to pass. Levels that can be completed in a number of different ways. Each level, lesson, viewpoint completed adds to your skill level. Avatars, arsenal, weapons chest, spellbook, etc. Some levels an individual really enjoys, and they continue searching for all the hidden gems over and over until that level doesn't hold the same challenge, thrill anymore. They then decide to move on to the next. Maybe that next one will be even more exciting, or maybe it will seem boring or just too difficult. Do you go back to the previous levels that still hold maybe a little interest and not move forward at all? Or do you find faith and decide to try and master the difficult level that holds little appeal in the hopes there must be, without a doubt is, many more levels ahead that will fill you with excitement and passion for the game again? And of course, there are those that stop playing completely and just watch the screen, and some sadly decide to pull the plug and end their game. All I can say to that is that they are just delaying the process, as it is immediately plugged back in and the game starts again. All levels must be played and completed. That is the game. Your viewpoint of the game and its levels create your experience. Finding more gems, skills, weapons on each level makes the following level that much easier to complete. Rushing through them without searching for items to fill your chest in the hopes you will win the game will also, more often than not, backfire at a later point in the game when you reach a level that requires many skills, weapons that are found earlier in the game. However you choose to play, experience each level is up to you. How you choose to view the game is up to you. One thing, a very important thing to remember when you are cursing at the screen, at the makers of the game, etc., is that, one, you chose to start playing this particular version of the game knowing exactly what it would entail, that it would take many different avatars' lives to complete all the levels, and you wholeheartedly agreed to this. There are cheat codes. There are cheat codes hidden for you to discover, or more accurately, there are hidden doors on each level that enable you to choose what the next level you play will be. The game is actually a choose your own adventure game. Find the hidden doors. This takes us back to learning from others' experiences. The critical part of this is feeling it as you think about it. Walk a mile in their shoes. Don't just watch them walk, be them. Any experience situation has more than 1, 2, or even 10 sides to the story. How many different ways can you see, feel, know, absorb said experience situation? How many different perspectives, dimensions, densities can you see, feel, process the experience from? As this skill of multidimensionality processing is developed within you, the rate of your personal growth, along with your experiential appreciation, enjoyment of self and life, skyrockets astronomically. Now, you may be thinking about some experiences that are considered hideous, ugly, wrong, bad, or even evil. Why would anyone want that, choose to experience those if they weren't thrust upon you, or even if they were? We would rather look the other way, bury it, forget it, bypass it. We would rather put them in a lockbox and throw away the key, condemn them, blame them, judge them, avoid it like the plague. People have been debating the reasons for our darker side for millennia. All aspects of everything are within us all. It is another perspective of the game. You can, and most of us do, choose a lighter approach. I will only say that by learning from, without having to experience the dark, is an opportunity to understand yourself and others on a whole new level. There are gems hidden in the dark. You do not need to become the dark to find these or to use them for your lighter approach. If we have experienced these darker situations, events in our own lives, and we don't process them, for whatever reason, there are many and none are wrong, that energy stays in you, on pause, circulating inside you, festering, bubbling away, just waiting to be seen and felt out, to be transmuted to a lighter energy. Think of the infinity symbol. At every different angle, position, aspect, etc. of that symbol is a shade of grey, from dark to light, black to white. Every shade is part of the whole. Another way to look at it is water in motion. Picture the symbol, but now it's made of water in motion. Picture it in front of you, from all angles, flowing in one direction, around and around. Now picture some mud being thrown into one section of the flow. Imagine it over time dispersing into the whole flow. It becomes clouded. It may get back to a decent flow, but it's not as clean, and there are some definite rocky chunks in there that collide every so often and almost stop the flow all over again, like it was just thrown in afresh. If we do not do anything about this, if we do not want to get our hands dirty and at least try to remove this mud, we will continue in this way, never knowing if that mud will darken our waters further, slow our flow, or create a blockage that stops us completely. We need to look for solutions to clear our waters once again. Pick out the rocks and mud that did not come from us. It is not of our water. It is not ours to hold on to and can be released. Apply a filter to cleanse the water and then release that build-up too. This perspective can help you understand the importance of the natural flow of all, including you. An even better way to look at it is that you are the one throwing mud into your waters. A prospector panning for gold, you are the miner and the stream he is panning. The treasures are found in the mud. Throw the mud in the pan, spin it around, look at it from all angles, pick out the gold, throw out the waste, rinse out the pan and go again. Your stream forever flows. Your miner continues to move upstream to new treasures. Continue moving and you find more and more nuggets, becoming richer and richer as you go. Energy is like water in motion. Everything is energy. Thoughts, feelings, physical matter, consciousness, light, sound, etc. Picturing energy as water in motion helps us to understand the importance of the natural flow of all, including you. When you are imagining this flow, start by trying to picture it from as many different viewpoints, perspectives, dimensions, densities as you can. For example, picture the stream from above, an eagle's perspective. Be the eagle. Feel what the eagle feels. Picture the stream from a butterfly's perspective. Feel into the butterfly. Picture the stream from the elk's perspective. Be the elk. Picture the stream from the frog's perspective. Be the frog. Picture the stream from the trout's perspective. Be the trout. Picture the stream from the pebble's perspective. Be the pebble. Be the water in the stream. Feel what it is to be flowing water. Picture the stream from the perspective of its water being evaporated off the surface, rising to form a cloud, becoming a drop to fall back down as rain into the stream again. We are not actually living in a 3D reality. Gravity does not affect our energy as it does the water in a river. That is just one viewpoint of our physical bodies moving through space-time. Your imagination takes you into the reality of these experiences, and your imagination has no limit. This is how we can experience and learn level complete, all the while we are going about our own personal human being experience. Our energy has many different dimensions that you can experience it from while being in your physical 3D body. Your energy has no limit other than the limit of your imagination, thoughts. Your energy consciousness are your thoughts, feelings. Another way to think of it is your thoughts are the winds in your sails, and your heart is the make, design, craftsmanship of the ship itself. You are the ship, the sailor, the seas, and the winds. You control the build of the ship and the direction and strength of the winds to get you wherever you wish to go. It is completely up to you how you build, design your ship, and where you will steer it. Do you see how this works? No one else can build your ship for you. If you don't build a ship yourself, you will be swimming or trying to grab someone else's boat in order to survive. A lot of people do this and then try their hardest to get that captain to go where they want to go, effectively becoming a pirate. Some call them energy vampires. That is a fight that never ends. Some people help everyone else build their boats, then feel abandoned when they are left on the shore. Some people see the building process as inconsequential and focus on what the winds are doing, studying, planning, and waiting for the perfect conditions, so absorbed they don't put much effort, if any, into designing their ship. They may become very knowledgeable about certain aspects of weather patterns, but again, they fail to leave the shore and sail their seas. A similar type of sailor spends their whole lives working on the design of their ship, creating many comforts, all consumed by getting the design or look of the ship right, but never actually put the ship in water. There are others that feel shipbuilding is beneath them, and they decide to try and get others to build their ship and control the winds in their favour for their purpose, which ends up with them solely focused on controlling other sailors. All this defeats the purpose we came in with. We must all work on our own ship and control our own winds in order to get anywhere, to discover our own seas and lands. The journey, starting it, getting on the water, building your skills as you go, discovering more and more, sailing the 7 seas, your emotional bodies, exploring the stars, your spiritual connections, finding new lands, more aspects of you, dreaming new dreams, feeling new passions. This is your purpose. Maybe your particular dream is to find that one pretty lagoon to set down your anchor, maybe alone or maybe with another fellow explorer. The key is to discover what your dreams are, where your unique compass is guiding you to. Remember though, your compass is like no other. Do not keep others from following their true north, and do not allow others to keep you from following yours. Yes, we can form alliances to explore together, but only for as long as we agree wholeheartedly to that alliance. Free will to explore ourselves is our right and should never be infringed upon. Freely discovering ourselves alongside another is one of the great, if not the greatest, blessings to experience. So whether your compass guides you to stay close to shore or to explore new waters and lands never-endingly, the journey, the unique journey of the individual, is that individual's divine right and life's purpose to experience. Learn how to use your compass, build your ship, control your wind's energy, guide yourself, your heart, your mind. Learn to read the stars and connect with your higher spiritual self. There is a treasure trove of knowledge and support waiting for you to connect with there. Enjoy every minute of the journey, whether it be hard labour, thrill of exploration, wonder and joy of experiences, empowerment of overcoming each king tide, iceberg or Bermuda Triangle you encounter. It's all there for you to become more you, so you can share that you with the rest of us, so we can learn from you to become more us, and so on and so on. So we are here to be ourselves, to help each other to be more of ourselves. Teamwork makes the dream work.